Hello everyone, welcome to my hive. I'm so excited to give you a tour of my creative space where all the magic happens, from paper crafting and sewing to the treasures I've been gathering for my upcoming embroidery journey. This space is my creative haven. You'll also see the dazzling rhinestones I use for various bling designs, including my very own digital creations. Plus, I'll give you an inside tour of my craft closet and a sneak peek of what's inside the drawers along the craft bar, where I store all the supplies and inspiration. Let's dive in. I'm so excited. Welcome in, everyone. So we're going to get started, and I hope that you enjoy this tour as well as I did putting it all together. Let's dive in. So here's the entrance to my hive. And this is a frosted glass door that was purchased from Lowe's. And here are just some little bins. I believe they were from IKEA. And I will, of course, do my best to link everything that I'm showing in the description box. So this crafty hive of mine, it is it was a bedroom for my grands, and it is one of the smaller rooms, so I just decided to move my craft room over to this room. So here we have a magnetic chalkboard. Then it starts the hexagon background. And this hexagon background, it's made of plastic and wood. It's, yes, it's not all wood. It's like half and half. And it came in white. And we did it over 9 years ago. Then I have my craft bar that I've been putting all the supplies. Normally I would go up the wall with all the supplies, but because I love the beehive or the hexagon shapes, I didn't want to distort that in any way. So let's take a look at the craft bar. And I just have my old-fashioned truck as well as my Cricut Joy, my Caesar Romeo back here. And let me not forget all the beautiful inspirational cards you'll see throughout my craft room. And here's Romeo. And I have more cards, and I just recently, during the time of this video, hit 100 YouTube subscribers, so thank you again to everyone. Then I have my wrought iron mannequins, as well as my Cricut maker, and right beneath my Cricut maker I have my Gemini. And you can see back there that I have a lot of the tools that I use for the Cricut maker. And then, you know, you always want to keep your pens and scoring tools nearby. So that's what I have in that little caddy. So we'll go over and just take a look inside the drawers. So should we go top to bottom? So if we go to the top, here you can see all of my bits and bobs for my card making, as well as the glitter. And it goes back pretty far. And all of these items, of course, were gathered over time. And I use them in my card making shaker cards or whatever it calls for, it's here. And that's the glitter and the bits and bobs. Then the next drawer, you'll see I have all of my envelopes here. I have my number 10 envelopes, my 5x7, and as well as my A2. And these are all envelopes. And then I also have some of the cards that I have made, well, most of them this year. And it's been a lot of fun. So those are my cards that's already kind of designed, and I put them in the packaging as well. And I see that and right along the side here, I have my Misty stamper, and I have her just right here on the side. And in the back there, you'll see some other stamping tools. So the last drawer on this side, I have quite a few more embellishments. This is how I embellish my cards. So I have here, and there's something different in each one of these totes. So I have my baker's twine. You can see all the glitz and glam here in the back. I have my words that I put on the cards. And then I have more, and I apologize if it's so loud. And I have some of the stamens and beads, and those, because of me being a card maker or paper crafter, or a paper crafter, and I make the floral designs, I use all of these elements to add in and take my paper flowers or my cards to the next level. And then here are some stickers. And I also use the HTV to put the sentiments on my cards as well. And here are some of the shaker elements. And I just like to keep them together based on what they're being used for. And here I have some books. And these are sentiments, and they're sticker books. And I have those. And I also have, here's some flowers. And here I have these are bookmarks. And these are sublimation bookmarks with the tassels. So I just keep all the small things in the small totes. And you can still see what they are if you ever need them. Here are some, these are the keychains. And these are, well, I think these are like 2 or 1.5 inch, 2 inch keychains. And they have the little tassels on them as well. Then I always have my floral. And here's a lot of the floral designs or the petals. And as you can see around the craft room, that back here on my craft bar, I use a lot of paper florals that I design myself or have designed myself. And it just, again, takes your cards to the next level. So we're going to start at the top again. And let me also mention that what I try to do in my craft room is to have like, kind of like stations, if you will. Like it's zones. Like here are all my card making, and it's paper crafting, but I like zones. I like to know where things are. So you'll see the various zones as we tour around. So here are more bits and bobs that are inside of the plastic case. And there's a heat tool in the back. And of course, my tape runner, scissors that I use in crafting, as well as a stapler. And then here is my Cricut light. And that's in this top drawer here. And then down at the bottom, Robin's Creations take a lot of her things on the road. And when I say I take them on the road, I love to craft with others. And when I craft with others, I always supply all the elements needed. Here are, you can see through the cloudy tote, it was a little frosted. I have glue guns for every patron that comes to my events. And then I also have, let's pull out some of the other elements just for an example. Here, if I set up a station for a patron that is crafting with Robin's Creation, I have multiple scoring tools. And when I craft with others, we go to the library, and I have a friend who has a craft studio as well. And we go over there and have such a great time crafting with our crafty friends. And then I just have everything in multiples so that each patron can have a station kind of put together. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this back together with one hand. So, just to give you a general idea. So, here in this clear tote, I have all of my ribbon. I can pull these things out because they were meant to be pulled out. I just never worked with one hand before. So, here are all of my cords. These are my cords. And here are the, sorry about that. And here are the ribbons that I took off the spools. And then you can do a 360-degree turn with this clear tote. And you can see, because there's only one layer, and you can see just about all the ribbons that are in this craft room. So, and then down here, I always set up the patron's station, and it's with an easel. So those are easels, a tote of easels at the bottom. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull the easel out with one hand. So I apologize for the noise. So, this one hand, this is the first time, so please bear with me. I apologize if it's too noisy. So we have the next set of drawers, and here are all of the tape. This is where all the adhesive drawer. So we have the long glue sticks as well as the short glue sticks. And we have some in pink. I have just 3 little washi tapes. Then I have some other tape runners, little glue dots. And these are sheets of double-side adhesive. And then these are adhesive strips. Then you'll see the other larger tape runners for packaging. And here is your regular tape, the auto tape dispenser. So, and then we have, to make, the shaker cards and all, we have thinner strip tape. If you need the double-sided tape, these are rolls of double-sided tape in the back here. So, I did mention that I had my sewing supplies. So, I have here, I have my zippers. I have the lobster clasp. I only have a little bit of fabric right now. And these are fat quarters. And I have the interfacing here, the fusible interfacing. And you probably saw the video with my toolbox. And then I have my clips, and these are some embroidery patches. And I'm starting my embroidery journey. I don't have an embroidery machine yet. However, I just wanted to get started with some of the elements. So in order to, you know, be ready, you have to begin to get ready for it. And I'm welcoming my embroidery journey into my craft room. So here are some pre-wound bobbins. And then the last drawer just have the cutter, the rotary cutter. And then I have some scissors. And these are just for my fabric. So this is my sewing and embroidery drawer. Then the last drawer of these three, here are my sheets of foam. And the foam sheets, you will see I use them for making foam flowers. So you'll be seeing that on Robin's Creations LLC coming soon as well. So this time I'm going to start down at the bottom and then take a look down. I have my sublimation printer that I converted, as well as my first Cricut Explore Air and no number. I purchased that. That's where my journey began with Cricut in 2016. And I have the various sublimation packs of paper here and some other things that are needed in the craft room. And then I have my Crafters Companion sentiment stamps here as well. So this is underneath the closet. And again, leaving my last craft room to come to a different shape, a bit smaller craft room, I have to store my items. I have to store them in these beautiful cabinets here. And these cabinets were purchased from Lowe's as well. So here, in this drawer, I have the beautiful, dynamic rhinestones. I have the beautiful, beautiful rhinestones from the Baby's Booty. And the McQuacken family, always, the Baby's Booty, they always package their rhinestones in these beautiful canisters here. And then since I take my rhinestones on the road, and that means I bling with others and have events, I always put them in smaller containers so that they're easily handled with, you know, others can easily handle them, because you don't want your investment to be on the floor. And then back here, I have some of the various brushes to brush in the rhinestones. So all of these here, these beautiful stones, these are SS10 rhinestones. And I absolutely love them. I have been using them, I want to say I'm going on my 3rd year, but it could be 2 years, but I've had my clients come back to me and tell me not one stone came off. So the quality is remarkable. So here's my rhinestone drawer. So we did those two. So let's go over to the last set of drawers on this side of the room. I have my permanent adhesive vinyl. And this permanent adhesive vinyl, I mostly have the Oracle 651, and I put them together, or they're held together with a slap bracelet. And then I have my transfer tape, which I need another roll. My transfer tape is in the back here. So all of this And like I said, I have zones of items. I have my bling on this zone, and then here I have my HTV. Back it up. I have my permanent adhesive. Oracle 651. The majority of it. And then here are my various items that I use for my bling journey. And here is the flock. And then I have the KTM mask. And I have these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bling strings from Designs by Novart. And we also use the painter's tape to mark off the various areas if you don't want to mix your stones and you want to do one portion, or, you know, be creative and design things a little differently when you're brushing in your stones. And you can watch my channel just to see how it's done. So these beautiful, again, bling strings, Designs by Novart. Then I have my design that I created, one of which, and TGBTG, To God Be the Glory. And I have it formatted in a different way. Same meaning, to God be the glory for all things. And here I have various other templates down here, whether I purchased them or designed them myself. All of this knowledge was gained by multiple crafty friends. However, my teacher is Patrice with Craftable Things, and she taught me how to make my own custom designs. I went to her class and I was able to make these designs myself. So here we have Knowledge is Power. This To God Be the Glory design. So the last drawer we have here, I have most of the items that are used, let me just push this drawer up. The items that are used for the Gemini are in this drawer. So the Gemini is a different type of die cutter. So with this die cutter, you use the magnetic plates. So here are the plates. These are the clear plates, and they get a little warped and a little used and a little foggy when they have been used. I have multiple cutters. I have my guillotine slicer. I have my slicing scoring board. So there, and then I have all the plates that go into the Gemini by Crafters Companion. And I have some stamps here. And let's open up the plates since I was talking about the Gemini. And then you have all the various plates in here. And down here at the bottom, I have a lot of my shaker items. And these, okay, I'm making too much noise. And these shaker items are used to make the card. Just like I made here with my 100 YouTube subscribers. I'm a little past 100 at this time. And again, thank you everyone. And please like, subscribe, and tell a friend about this crafty Hive, this craft room tour. So these are the shaker numbers that I use to make my 100 subscriber card. So we'll go and pan on over, and here we have my heat press And this is by HTV Ron. We have the heat tape. And I also want you to see how if I need to film or have an additional camera up, I use phones. I don't have any cameras at this time. So this is how I film and using multiple phones. So here I have this is my station for the heat press. So for the heat press, HTV Ron, this is the first one that they had. And inside the drawer here, I have all of the HTV vinyl. And HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl. The V is for vinyl. And then I have my heat gloves as well as my my rulers here and the Teflon sheet. So I have those items inside the drawer, and I hope I was filming that correctly. So in order to have the HTV, you must have garments. So here is my garment cabinet. So this garment cabinet just allows me to see what garments that Robin's Creations have available. I have some long sleeves. I had various sizes. I have short sleeve. I have V-neck. And then I have at the very top, I have various hoodies. And these hoodies, they have zipper, no zipper, and various sizes as well. They just don't have the size on them, but I'm quite familiar because there are not many left. So if you would like to, you know, see the process, please, you know, look at my channel and you'll see the process of how these are done, as well as the t-shirts. So here are, that is the station for the heat press. So beneath here are more items that Robin's Creations take on the road. So here I have extra garments. These are aprons inside, and then down at the bottom, I also make balloon arches. So this is some of the various balloons that I have, and they're all the way to the back. So, and then you can see how the, I don't want to mess up the camera, how the electricity goes down and through the cabinets. And as well as, let me go slow so I won't make anyone dizzy. And just the same here with the craft bar, the electricity is down beneath as well. Just to, you know, just wanted to be transparent. These things are just not sitting up here for decoration. They get used. And their, you know, cords are already plugged in. So let me go back over to my craft closet. And I know you've probably been seeing, let's start at the top. I have various totes, and inside most of these totes are 12 by 12 cardstock. And then I have the 8.5 by 11, and I have here, I have 65-pound cardstock. And then when you get over here to the white, I have the 80, 110, and the 65 for the white, because they're used for the card bases as well as, you know, crafty card making. So, and I just put in here and various items and tools to be able to make all these beautiful cards or any type of paper crafting. And it doesn't stop there, because I do a little bit, just a little bit of quite a few other things in my craft room. So let me go back up here. So you will see I have cards and I have the placemat pouch that I recently created with my crafty friend, Crafting on a Dime with Shay Shay. I have my Be Kind card that I created with Fat Luck Creations. And I have all these things in my craft closet so that when you ever have, and I know you probably experienced that feeling where you don't feel like crafting, and when you need a little inspiration, I come into this craft room to be inspired and look at this closet to be and get inspired. So that's why I have bits and pieces of all things that I've made with my crafty friends, or just by myself. I also have, where's the other card? Let me see. I'm missing a card. Okay, and I also have another card, and that beautiful card is on my desk. And I made this crafty card with Fat Luck Creations and Elizabeth Nicole Creations. So, like I said, I put these inspirational cards or things that I've crafted with my crafty friends, and I put them all over just to remind me of the great times that we've had on this craft journey. And of course, I can't forget making with Marilyn, and I made the basket here, and this was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's a sewing project, and I just want you to know that crafting is therapy, and I truly need it often, and it's very rewarding. So let's go over some of the items. The other items, I have my markers and pens, and these signs were made from a local vendor. Grateful, blessed, and thankful that you'll see. And here the create signs, you'll see more pens and markers, and again my cardstock. We have the ink here, as well as more embellishments for paper flowers. We have all in these totes, the 12 by 12 cardstock. Then I have my mini heat press over there in the corner, and some glue guns, and I have my little pom-poms inside the tote, and I have like a RK back there, and you can see the blast, and there's a little bite, and you can see, and here's my larger glue gun that uses the 12-inch glue sticks. So this is my receipt tote. And then at the bottom here, like I said, I do a little more than what you see. I have various blanks, and these are my wooden blanks. These are door hangers. So door hanger blanks. And then here I have the canvases. So you'll see the fabric canvas, and then I have wood canvases in here as well. So that's the craft closet from top to bottom. So much joy, so much joy. This room brings me so much joy. So I want to take you on the other side, but I have this bright light. So I'll just pan to my desk. I want to move this bright light. So here, this is my desk, and This is where I take and do my lives. Here you can see my little my little hookup, I guess I should say. And I have the Acorn mount with another mount on top of that mount, and my laptop, my iPad and iPad Pro. Let me come in the front here of the desk, and this is, you know, where I sit and all the things that I need quite often that I need to get to. I keep them in the basket right beside me. And there are a lot of empty things, like empty drawers and things like that. And that just gives me room to grow. That it's not, you know, all used up. So, and then lastly, I have my TV where I watch TV while crafting. Or I'm watching YouTube and watching my crafty friends. So this is the end of the craft tour. Thank you so much for joining me as I took you onto this craft room tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments what you thought of the craft room tour. I enjoyed showing you, and I pray that this has inspired others on your craft room journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next time.